Hey guys, part 4, here it comes, and yeah, sorry about there's a little bit of change of scenery in that. This is more of an isolated place to prevent outsiders from coming in, such as like sounds from TVs and stuff. But yeah, so now on to our discussion, or continued discussion. Towards the end of the last video, our topic was going to be the cafeteria dining situation. Now, for those of you who don't know, cups and dishes have been disappearing from the cafeteria for quite some time. In fact, almost since they started to exist on this campus. Why? Well, they're good as cups and dishes. And yet the students seem not to understand that these dishes, or why these dishes are expensive. Well, generally good quality comes with higher cost. So I don't know why every time the price of the cups or the dishes are given out to the students, people are like, "What? It's a plastic cup, for God's sakes!" Well, it's not just a plastic cup, it's a good plastic cup. Otherwise, you wouldn't be taking them. Or the students that are taking wouldn't be taking them. Sorry, didn't mean to accuse you of anything. I mean, how am I supposed to know if you have any cups? Wait, what's that over there? Just kidding. But anyway, yes, cups, dishes are apparently walking out. What to do? Well, unfortunately, we have a little, not a little, but a big obstacle in that our cafeteria services, in terms of, food and supplies, are in the control of Valley Services, which is a private corporation which the college has contracted to do the cafeteria and stuff. So, because of that, Valley Services can only buy products or supplies from whatever their list of suppliers are. So, our cups, apparently the cheapest plastic cup they could find from their lists of suppliers, is that one plastic cup, I think it's 16 ounces, about this big. Sorry, you can see my bottom hand here. About this big, I think. Is $1.35. $1.35. And the dishes are, I think, $5 a piece. So we are pretty much prevented, because of their little rules, or whatever you want to call them, to finding, even if we found any plastic cups and dishes of equal quality for cheaper, we can't do anything about it. Well, so our only option is to try to convince the students that are taking these cups and dishes to bring them back in good quality and good condition. I mean, not necessarily clean, but still intact and yeah. So what we're doing now is going around campuses, or the campus, to the residence halls, having placed out boxes and stuff for the students to anonymously drop their excess cups and dishes, or their cups and dishes that they took from the calf, drop them in there. Then I guess one of the senators from that district or the RAs can take them up to the cafeteria to return them. They give them a good clean and back on the shelves to go. No need to buy new stuff because the old stuff came back. Price goes down. But we've tried that before, back when actually this whole situation started, back last spring. Cups were disappearing. Just the cups, apparently, at the beginning of this, before they got bold enough to take dishes. So, we had the bins, or the boxes, and I asked the students nicely, please, if you have any decency, put your cups and dishes in these bins, for it is the good of all the students. And it didn't work, obviously. So, now we're in this predicament. And if we try to go the authoritarian route of, say, stationing security officers or even volunteers to stand at the exits of the cafeteria or at the cup bins or whatever to say, hey, put that cup back, you're done. Go back down, put it in the bin, or put it in the receptacle thing they use to take it back to the dishwashers. And students definitely will not like that at all. So we're in a bind here, and it's the fault of Valley Corporation. So unless we can find a way to get rid of the corporation part of it and then replace it with college guided system, then we can go for the cheaper cups, the cheaper dishes. But since it's very unlikely that will happen, we have to find a way either to convince Valley to get the cheap, if we found cheaper stuff, convince Valley to use those instead of wasting tens of thousands of dollars on replacing this stuff. So yeah, that's where we're at right now on that issue. And lastly, what we discussed in the forum was the room rental fees thing. For some reason, last semester, the college decided we are losing money on these rooms. So we're going to put rental fees on these rooms to get our money back. Well, they even tried to show us a little compassion by saying, well, you're a student, your student group will get a discounted rate, the lowest discounted rate. And they have this tiered level of discounts from 25% for normal student groups and going up all the way to 100%. Well, then towards the end of last semester, organizations that held philanthropic events, they didn't get any money for the philanthropy because they spent it. All the money they got was going to the college for because of the room rental fees. Now, I can understand the college position this because a little bit, because the economy is going bad, we need to make money somehow. and you have to pay for the wear and tear of those facilities. And they only limited these rental fees to the most popular rooms, the AC 215, the Legacy Center, and the Silent Hall, I think. And so either what has happened is, after this, the whole thing about organizations losing money that should have been going to philanthropies, they started putting their events elsewhere. So in the end, the college is still losing money. So was it really worth this? I generally not think so. However, we are some idea of what has been noted as a flat tax kind of thing for these room rates has been added, so that non-student organizations still have to pay a certain rate, whereas student organizations are not charged at all. Well, hopefully we can get that in writing pretty soon, and into a comprehensive way that not only the students can understand, but the college administrators stuff can understand, so they won't be like, oh, too bad, we're gonna go our own way. So, yeah, good luck on that. And you're okay. Is there anything less to talk about? Yeah, quickly. I don't want to have to go to part 5. Last Monday, last Thursday, we had the first Senate Development Committee meeting, upon which I was the chair, which was a good thing for me. That's the first time I've ever been a chair. But we had some good discussions, and one of the things we were talking about is trying to get more student involvement, because well, students hardly ever show up to the Senate sessions, even though they're always advertised that they're open to everyone. So we're trying to figure out ways to let the students know what we're going to talk about first. Kind of the same thing about the open forum problem. So students will know that, hey, that topic interests me. I'm going to go and listen and see what they have to say, and if I can, make any suggestions or complaints. So we'll be doing that, and we're also working on the Facebook page, so look for that. And also these videos that I record or others record of SBA events will also be up there. And also we'll try to get ways for students to engage in discussions on that page as well. So yeah, we're also going to work on getting that Twitter thing, but that's kind of, I don't really think that's going to be too significant. But anyway, we're working on it, so yeah. So, in closing, finally, that's been going on in the past few weeks. I apologize for a lengthy episode this time. However, it's for a worthy cause. So, yeah. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, concerns, make a video response to this, or a comment, and if you're a student to Millcast, you know how to find my email. I'm not going to put it on here. So, get my email, send me an email if you'd like to do it privately. So, yeah. Once again, thanks for watching, and can't wait till next time.